Have you ever woken up late, heart pounding, with that heavy feeling in your chest? Like the day is already slipping away before it's even started? It feels like we are constantly chasing our work but never actually catching up. But what if I told you that the secret to your productivity and peace isn't about what work you do, but how you start your morning? Assalamu alaikum, friends. Today we're going to talk about something we often forget in the hustle of our careers and daily stress: the power of beginnings. Especially for those of you who feel like your entire day is just spent reacting to other people's calls and emails, let's hit the reset button on your life's rhythm today. Let's look at a real-life example. Let's call her Sarah. Sarah had been at her job for a year. Her routine: wake up at 7 a.m., rush through a shower, inhale breakfast, and sprint to the office. The result? By 10 a.m., she was already mentally exhausted. This is what we call burnout. But then Sarah made one tiny shift. She started waking up at the call of Fajr around 5 a.m. She didn't check her office emails the second she woke up. Instead, she just sat quietly on her prayer mat. This one small change flipped the script, not just for her work hours, but her peace of mind came back for the entire day. The psychology and the science. So why did Sarah's life change so drastically? In psychology, we call this decision fatigue. When your morning starts in chaos, what do I wear? Where are my keys? You drain your mental battery before noon. But long before modern psychology, our deen gave us the concept of barakah, divine blessing. The Prophet specifically made a prayer for this exact time of day. Allahumma barik li ummati fi bukriha. O Allah, bless my ummah in their early morning hours. The morning is when the mind is clear, the noise is low, and your connection with Allah is the strongest. Actionable steps. The 5 a.m. routine. So how do we actually start this 5 a.m. routine without it feeling like a burden? Here are 3 simple steps. 1. The night prep. You cannot wake up fresh if you are doom scrolling on social media until late at night. Try to make wuzu, ablution, before you sleep. It's a sunnah, but science also tells us that water cools down the body temperature, which signals your brain to enter deep, restful sleep. 2. The no phone rule. This is the most critical step. Do not touch your phone when you open your eyes. Seeing bad news or work emails first thing in the morning spikes your cortisol, the stress hormone. Give that first 30 minutes to the one above. Pray Fajr, do some dhikr, or read just one page of the Qur'an. Feed your soul before you feed your worries. 3. Move your body. After your prayers, drink a glass of water and do some light stretching. You don't need a heavy workout. You just need to get the blood circulation moving to your brain. This way, when you sit down to work, you are approaching it with a calm, cool mind, not panic. Now, a quick but important note: if you suffer from a serious sleep disorder or chronic fatigue, please consult your doctor first. This video is about lifestyle improvement, not a medical prescription. I pray that Allah gives us the strength to gather the blessings of the morning and turns our hard work into sadaqah-e-jariyah, ongoing charity for us. Tomorrow morning, just try waking up 15 minutes earlier than usual. Inshallah, you will feel the difference. If this message resonated with your heart, please like the video and share it with a friend who needs this. Until next time, take care. Assalamu alaikum.